Hit that button.
Hey guys.
I don't know why I do that every intro. It's just. I don't know. It's just. What do
You
they
just
call
love it?
that? What do they call that when something's really good? Oh shoot! I got our poop bags. I'll go get them. Oh, y'all, my arm is sore today. No, you don't need
You don't need your poop bags. Don't pull it out of her mouth. Say, give it.
Give it.
Good job.
Are you trying to tell us that you gotta go potty again?
No, she just
Are
wants
you
to
sure?
play with that. Hello, everyone.
Can't play with that.
Hello.
You're a silly girl. You're by myself.
We are sitting here just enjoying listening to the crickets, y'all.
Y'all, it's
Today-
springtime over here.
Today has been beautiful outside. It has been almost like a spring day. And tonight I went out there to move my car back in the garage, and all the crickets were chirping, and it sounded like it was almost like a summer night. It was crazy. Hi everybody. It's better. I'll tell you what I did is I took Kelly to the doctor, and then I came home and I laid down for probably about 30 minutes or so, and it took me a minute to ease it down enough that I could just go to sleep. And I went I don't know if you've ever did this where you go sound asleep and then you're awake. And after I took some Tylenol, and then after I went sound asleep and rested, I was sound asleep. And for about 30 minutes, I laid down and I went sound asleep. And by the time when I woke up, it's not gone, but it's better. It's, my eyesight's better anyway. And it's still like a dull, achy headache in the back of my neck and around to the front of my eye, but it's better. Yeah, she has her hair bow on.
Gosh,
it's better. It really is better.
She's so adorable.
She did so good at the doctor's office today. She was so good. She was a little anxious when we first got there, which is normal because, it's new to her. So she was a little anxious, and she did not like...
she literally shook. She shakes when she sees somebody that she doesn't know for the first time.
And tell them what she did. She was doing her
doing
mouthing until what did she do? Tell them what she did. And then she was fine after she did that.
After the doctor checked me, she literally crawled all the way up into my lap, gave me a big slobbery wet kiss, and then got back down and laid down and was quiet.
That's what she did. After Callie was in her chair, and then when she got up in, or the doctor was in there, and she just kept mouthing whining, looking at Callie. And so I let her get up, and she went to Callie, and she laid over Callie's lap. And then the next thing we knew, she was all the way up in Callie's lap, laying her head on her shoulder. And I let her lay there for a second, and then I said, you got to get off, and lay down beside Callie. And she laid down, and she was fine. She just had to make sure her girl was fine.
So, you guys.
Lisa, that's exactly what I have to do.
Guess what show I'm watching at the moment?
What?
I am watching.
You have to scoot this way so they can see you.
Yes.
We ain't got the stand.
So I'm watching the old series of Finding Bigfoot right now. I'm so in love with Bigfoot. Well, not in love, but I'm interested in Bigfoots and stuff. We got them Holly Squatches in Hollywood, so we gotta do some more research on them.
She does love her mama. Look at her now. She's loving on her mama. Look at that. She loves her. Let me see if I can move this over so y'all can see her too.
I'm interested in.
Oh, she said, "Oh, oh Lord."
Little hunk of burning love is what you are. Okay.
You want to get down?
She wants to go play.
Okay, go play.
I was just
Good girl.
So, you guys, I'm watching Bigfoot right now. because I really want to go on a Bigfoot expedition.
Y'all, look at this.
Been
Hold on,
wanting
hold on.
to go for years.
Look at her. Look. She's got her,
The way that
She's
she
so
walks
funny.
with it, she prances.
she
with
loves her toys. Jessica went good. Everything was good. No, Vicky, I haven't seen your comments. That's the first one that I've seen. She did really good, and the appointment went really good.
She's got her jalapeno pepper over there. Oh my word! Look at this, Mom.
Oh, Allison, we're praying for her. Shirley, thank
So you guys, I'm watching Finding Bigfoot right now.
Yes, that's what you were talking about. I'm sorry. Callie's watching Finding Bigfoot.
Cliff, I love you. Cliff is one of the main Bigfoot researchers in Oregon. And so we actually got in contact with him a few months ago. And right now, him and
Dolly?
Chris is in the middle of a podcast. Oh, no.
Go get her.
I shouldn't have let her go.
Sorry, guys. Dolly went upstairs. Yes, Terry. He's in there. I think he may be checking on his dad. He's doing good. He got to. He's not got to go home yet. He's still in the hospital, but he's doing good. He's really, really, really weak. But he's doing good. Okay, Callie wants to go look for Bigfoot too, and I'll tell you, I know all of y'all probably know Stacy and Bill Halstead, Tripp's mom and dad. Well, Bill and Callie have for years talked about going to find. Oh my gosh, how in the world does this man still get on here? Y'all, I'm sorry about Alejandro Juan. I mean, I don't know how he gets on here. I mean, I block him and he just keeps getting back on here. I don't understand. Like how, and I'm sorry he keeps messaging y'all. He keeps making another page and he goes back and forth. It's always an animal that's on his thing. And I don't know how he keeps, and somebody reported him and I reported him and they said he's not doing anything wrong. So I don't know how we can get in trouble for doing what we're doing and then he can get on here and harass people. It's just crazy. Oh, wow. Oh, Vicky, bless your heart. I do now. I see that.
I just had a heart attack.
Why?
I'm scared of the dark. And it was really dark up there, and then I heard Dolly moving around, and I was like, what is that?
Oh, my goodness. You're crazy.
No, you guys,
Thank you, Carolyn. Oh.
I really have to sleep with
Tasha, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And he keeps making, and he's using the same cat, but different. Like he'll have the dog eating the cake, and then he'll have the cat. But I keep blocking him, and he keeps showing up. I don't know how he keeps getting on here. I'm so sorry.
you guys.
Oh goodness, absolutely, Vicky, absolutely.
So who said they want to hunt Bigfoot with me?
I can't remember.
I'm down, y'all.
Carrie said that.
You guys want to go with
Hey,
me?
Darla.
Guys, I've always wanted
Callie,
to go.
can you say hi, Sarah Beth?
Hey, Sarah Beth. I've always wanted to go on a Bigfoot hunt ever since
Hey,
I
Pappy.
was little bitty.
Pappy's on here, y'all. Keith's daddy is on here. Can y'all show him some love and show him some hearts?
Hi, Pappy. How you feeling?
We're praying for you, Pappy.
His name is Jerry Trullo. So go on his Facebook and show him some love.
Show him
Hey,
some
Daddy.
love. There's Keith.
Hey, Dad.
He's on. Pappy's on here.
Okay.
Bless his heart. Look, there goes the hearts, Pappy. Everybody's been praying for you on Callie's page.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Pappy might go Bigfoot hunt with you when he gets out of the hospital, Callie. Yay, Tasha! Yay! Vicky said she'll hunt him too with you. Look at all these hearts for Pappy.
Guys, it was the
Hey,
funniest
Misty.
thing just now.
What? What's the funniest thing?
You know what just happened?
What?
I went to go kiss Dolly, and
Uh-huh.
she opened her mouth, and then she stuck her tongue in my
Oh.
face. So she looked at me.
Pappy, Keith said we need some hearts for Nanny because Nanny's having to put up with you. That's sad.
Up under anesthesia.
Everybody's telling you, hey, Pappy. What socks do you got on, Daddy? He's got some crazy ones on. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you for telling.
Boy,
Happy y'all are praying for him.
I can remember when I had pneumonia and I was up under. I was doing all kinds of crazy things.
Oh, Gloria said that was her grandpa's name, Pappy.
You know it, Mom?
Miss Becky, did you get my message today? Wait.
You know it, Mom?
Here, Keith.
Ow.
Here is
She
Daddy's
broke
socks
over it.
tonight. There is his socks. He's got on watermelon socks. What a good sock for today.
Colorful.
They're colorful.
You guys.
I know, Miss Judy. It's so aggravating. Amen, your mama said, Keith.
You guys.
Amen, she said.
So, you guys, I can only imagine.
Nanny, did you finally get your food?
You know what, Mom?
What, baby?
I can only imagine because when I was up under anesthesia that time, whew,
Yes, I know it.
it was bad. I told Granny to go in the bathroom and lock the door. I was just so up under.
Yes,
and
yes,
was not
I remember
feeling
that.
myself.
Absolutely.
It was terrible. And then when all the drugs got out, when I was back to normal, I felt so bad. I had to apologize, even though that was not the real me. It was the drugged up me. But I
Yeah.
still had to apologize because I felt so terrible. I'm like, you don't treat your granny that way. It was so bad.
Megan, honey, if you don't want to go, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. This page is Callie's page, but I talk just as much as she does. So if you don't want to be on here, that's absolutely fine.
Yes, you guys. There are some days where I'm just really tired and I just am too tired to talk. So it's good I have my mom here back on this live.
Absolutely.
We're doing it right tonight, guys.
Miss Beverly, I think they need to because, I mean, he's harassing Callie's followers and it's just ridiculous. And he just keeps making these, he goes back and forth the pages, and we've all reported him and blocked him, but he just keeps showing up. So it's just crazy. But anyway.
I have never seen anybody do that before where it just shows up and then they keep trying.
I know it. All right, let's see. Pappy said thank you, everybody. So somebody said, and I can't remember who it was, that they said that their town, or some people in their town wrote a book about Bigfoot.
Oh my gosh, will you send it to me? Guys,
Tell us the name of it so Callie can look it up.
I want to become a Bigfoot researcher and just go to all these different places. You guys, I've tried to convince my dad to go with me, but he's too scared.
Hey, Kayla. In the daytime. Daddy said he'll go in the daytime.
You guys, please promise me that you'll try not to believe in Bigfoot, those of you that do, because it's those of us that don't believe that gets the encounters, so that we will believe.
Oh, so you need to act like you don't
That's what
believe?
happens all the time. Yeah, I act like I hated lizards, and they all came out when I acted like I hated the lizards. So maybe we can attract the Bigfoots out by saying we don't like them.
Okay, I get it.
Just
Callie,
be walking in the woods, Bigfoot's there's been stories where Bigfoots will come out for women. That's what it said on Finding Bigfoot.
Did it?
Renee had to go out there. So,
No.
I personally would do it,
You would?
but I'd have a hard time not believing in Bigfoot because I do, even though I have not physically seen it. And we all know that seeing is believing.
There you go.
But I believe in Bigfoot even though I haven't seen him yet.
Katrina, we haven't had prom. It's in how many days, Callie? After tomorrow, the next day. Friday. It's prom. We're so excited.
And it's a Friday. You know what that means? We're having some fried food. But it's going to be chicken quesadillas. I've been trying. They should, you know what? If you look up Cali on the internet, they have a Cali day. I'm trying to figure out when that is.
They have a Cali day?
They have a
Whoop,
Cali.
whoop.
So when it's
Girl.
my day, we're having KFC all day, baby. We're gonna get them golden
Them golden chicken legs.
Golden chicken legs.
I will never,
Maybe
every
some-
time I see Chick-fil-A, I'll think of that.
Maybe some Bigfoot, Bigfoot loving on the side, you know.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But Bigfoot's
Daddy,
like a dog almost because he loves peanut butter.
Daddy needs to take you to KFC and get a bucket of chicken legs and your mashed potatoes and all. And then y'all need to take a trip back up to Dix Creek and sit up there and listen for Bigfoot.
They don't come out during the day. They only come at night because
Well,
they know
we could
that
stay.
people. Why don't I know, guys? I don't know about y'all, but I think I could become immune to being a camper person just because of Bigfoot.
Immune.
So I think that we need to get a camper for once because we're used to being in houses.
Well,
so
then why don't we just get a tent? We have a tent downstairs.
and we could camp in the woods. We're about. No, I know you would be
Nanny and Pappy, do y'all really think he's going to camp out in a tent in the woods?
No.
Will
no.
you?
Yes. Girl,
You
I am country from the head to the toe. I would definitely.
I think we better call up Bill.
I would definitely.
I think we need to call Bill Halstead.
I ain't afraid to get my feet dirty.
Or-
I did it before.
Or Chris. I think we need to call Christopher Knight or Bill.
We'll go to
Their house
condo
people,
in
but me,
Gatlinburg and
I
we can
could
sit
do
on
a
the back
tent.
porch and watch for him at night.
Okay, there's
You know
Daddy's
what?
got it. Daddy's
You know
got
what?
it.
You know what? Y'all can sleep in the camper, and then I'll sleep in the tent. Right
Your daddy
beside
ain't
the
going to sleep in
camper.
no camper either out there at Dix Creek. I can tell you that. He
Guys,
won't.
I'm country from my
Daddy got
head to
it.
my toes.
He got it. He's got it figured out.
We're gonna go to
You got it? We're going to go to Gatlinburg. We're going to stay in the condo up there where the bears roam. And we'll sit
the
on
cabins.
We'll sit on the... Well, would you sit outside at the cabin? I mean, yeah, the cabin.
Well,
Daddy?
we would have to find a more security
Daddy,
cabin.
Daddy ain't going to go out there to them cabins either.
No.
He got chased by the bear.
I swear to you, we found a Bigfoot footprint.
We did.
Yes.
We did. Absolutely.
So
I got pictures of it.
I technically had a sighting because something kept throwing rocks at the window in the bedroom that I slept out. Me and my nieces, we were all laying down, the adult nieces per se, like the three
the
older
ones, yes.
So we were just laying there, and then all of a sudden I called Mom in there, and I said, "Mom, something is throwing rocks at our window."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "No, it's probably just the cabin. It pops." And then we woke up the next morning.
And there was a Bigfoot.
I walked out the door, and that Bigfoot footprint was like the size of my
Dolly.
shoulder.
No.
It was like big. It was bigger than Dad's foot, and Dad has a big foot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like,
It was
it was like that. It was like that, and like I wish he must have stepped in a puddle of water, and he left that one footprint. Usually Bigfoots leave multiple footprints. I don't know. Dad decided to put on one of them feet socks looking things and then walk outside. It make me think that was Bigfoot, but I mean,
No, your daddy ain't gonna walk.
I think I know there's such thing as Bigfoots, you guys. 'Cause
So
there's things out there that we have not seen in this world yet that we don't even know about.
So, do you think Bigfoot? We would be more apt to see Bigfoot at the condo. Think about where the condo is, and think about all those woods behind the condo and the bears that come up there. Mm-hmm. Would we be more apt to find a Bigfoot there, or would we be apt to find a Bigfoot at the cabin?
I think we'd be more apt to find Bigfoot out in the middle of the woods in a tent. That's my theory, because there's a lot of cabins around the condo. He ain't gonna go there because he knows that there's a lot of people there.
But he might to find food.
Oh yeah, we can smell when people grills like hot dogs and peanut butter.
Miss Lorraine wants to know, what will you do if y'all find a Bigfoot?
I would probably act really nice, and I would just be all chillax because...
And what did you say the first thing you would do?
I give him a hug, He might be smelly like the Grinch, but I don't care because I'm smelly sometimes. I get it. I get you, Bigfoot, so I'm going to hug you. So I would hug him.
Oh, Lord. She would give him a hug.
Some people are so terrified of Bigfoot.
Hug him. We can't hug him.
Oh, COVID. Dang it. I was so looking forward to that. Then you just had to ruin my vibe.
But maybe he wouldn't have COVID because he's the best at social distancing.
He don't like people anyways, but he'll like me because
I believe
I'm like the Snow White.
I believe it.
So I'll just be all calm. And you know what? There was this one lady that kept on having Bigfoot encounters, and she said she actually felt comfortable around him. Like, he was like this calm spirit that she felt when he was around. So she felt calm around him.
She did.
Yeah,
Don't judge me.
Well, do you think Daddy will be calm around Bigfoot?
Mm-mm.
Y'all, at the condo we're talking about, we always stayed at this same condo when we would go to Gatlinburg.
I think he would actually pass out or pee in his pants because when you see Bigfoot, you get this overwhelming, like scary, like
I can
the
believe
roar
it.
that Bigfoot puts out.
You know
is
what?
Like traumatizing, like it's gut wrenching.
Daddy's not going to sleep tonight before we go to sleep. Because I am not taking Dolly outside tonight.
I probably won't either because I'll be so excited. One time I did a Bigfoot call and this low voice called back.
Yes.
I was not expecting that. What do you guys think? I mean, I know that we got different opinions on here. Some of us believe, some of us don't. But what do you guys think? Do you think I'm just being delusional?
Callie is all about Bigfoot. Her and Bill Halstead are going Bigfoot hunting. They talk about that and they are going. But
I could sing to a track.
Dolly. No ma'am.
Come here.
Off. Leave it.
Oh, she wants her to.
We used to stay in the same condo till we started staying in these the cabins. But the maintenance man that at the condos that we used to stay at, he was at his truck one night and he said that he was getting something out of his truck.
Oh, I know what this is about.
He said it was dark and it was late, and I forgot he was working on something. He said all of a sudden he looks up and a bear is on the other side of his truck.
Kind of like that one.
What did he say? He got up under the truck, didn't he? For some reason, I don't know if he was getting something. I can't remember. Maybe his truck was locked and he couldn't get in it. He got up under his truck to hide from the bear. But he said it was a huge bear.
You guys.
And we saw it. We saw
the mama and the baby.
Yeah, we saw a mama and two babies one time, and then we saw a big bear. But they were so big that they could drag the dumpster. That's how big they were.
And they also say that Bigfoot has a certain kind of stench because animals have
yes.
different kinds of stenches.
Yes, so he does have a white kitten, and sometimes it'll be a dog taking a bite out of a cake. And that's him. Alejandro Juan. Yes. And so, yes. Prom is Friday night. Yes.
So, you guys, I love Bigfoot because.
Oh, Kayla. I'm sorry. It's
I
just
think
crazy.
He's just amazing. What do you guys think?
He keeps coming back on here. Sorry, Kelly. They're asking me about this. He keeps coming back. I keep blocking him, and he keeps making another Facebook page, and he goes back and forth from the one to the other. And so if they message you, just block them and report it. Because I think if enough people report him, then Facebook will remove him permanently. So, which that doesn't mean that they're not going to. He can make another page, but just block him. It's just I don't know why they do that. And I've had several people. One of my sweet friends that does makeup. She was having problems with somebody today too. So just block and delete. And I'm sorry that y'all are having that he is messaging y'all and all that stuff. I'm so sorry.
So for those of you who wants to go on a Bigfoot expedition with me, here's what we'll do. When COVID's over, we'll call the people that wants to go.
Hi, Joshua. How are you?
And then we'll...
Can you tell Joshua, hey?
Hey, Joshua.
Joshua's coming to see Sarah this weekend for Valentine's Day. He's coming to Georgia. Joshua, when are you coming to Georgia?
You guys,
Let's see.
Bigfoot's my jam. I have a shirt that says I'm just a girl who believes in Bigfoot.
Yes, Miss Vicky mailed you a Valentine card, Callie.
Aww.
That's so sweet.
I love getting in the woods, guys. I hate bees' nests, yellow jackets' nests, but I think I can take a sting for Bigfoot. I mean, it ain't gonna be that bad. I mean,
it's not. You don't think so?
I mean, I'll make it feel not bad for Bigfoot. I mean,
you are so funny.
Yeah,
Kelly.
I might get bitten by some cottonmouths and pythons, but
pythons.
That's gonna be all right. But that's a type of snake, if you're wondering. What
it is. I know.
And the articulated pythons are the most baddest.
But I don't think we have them here.
No, they're in Australia.
Okay. So prom is Friday night, and it starts at 6. So and the the virtual part starts at 6. So we'll go live about 6 or a little after 6. We'll go live. And then I don't want y'all to have to stay on for hours. So we'll go live for a little while Tim Tebow's doing his part, the virtual part. And then when we start, and then we'll get off. And then when we start to the church, when we get closer to the church where we're going to do the drive-through of the part of the prom, so you can see Callie get crowned and see all of that, I will go live again.
And then we'll show you the party part.
Yes, and then we will show you when we get back with the girls having their party prom here. But I know that the virtual part with Tim Tebow, he is actually doing it himself, and there's going to be other. He's going to have other special guests on there. So I'll go live so that y'all can see some of that and see Callie seeing, and it'll show clips of. Because, Dolly, it'll show clips of different things on there. So anyway, we'll go live on
Bigfoot
that.
is coming.
Bigfoot is coming.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Miss Brenda has a friend who has seen Bigfoot. Oh my word.
Girl, give me her phone number. Let me call her up and see
how
it went.
Callie she's all about Bigfoot, y'all. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
Bigfoot was seen here, someone said.
Okay, I live in Snow Camp, North Carolina, and Bigfoot was seen here too.
Wow.
Yay.
You guys, I'm about to cry because I love Bigfoot so much.
We have a Bigfoot in North Carolina.
Yes. Have you guys
Brenda said, if I seen Bigfoot, I'd drop dead in my tracks. Me too, sister.
Girl,
Me
you should
too.
have seen that big Bigfoot track we found. I'm so sorry, you guys. Sometimes this computer has a timer thing on it, and I have to say it's all clear. So, anyways, you guys, I love
Yes,
Bigfoot.
Miss Darla, I feel better. I still have a dull headache, but
I may never see the day where I see Bigfoot. I might get wrinkles before then, but hey, it's okay.
Miss Donna, I am. Callie wants. Normally, we always used in years past. We always took her to the restaurant of her choice for prom, and her guest, whoever took her, along with me and her daddy. We always go, but she always has a guest. Last year, your sisters went, right? Last year, her sisters went, all three of her sisters. Then the year before that, my niece's husband, who is a fireman, sweet Dustin, went with Callie. And then the year before that, her brother-in-laws went with her. So every year we take her to the restaurant of her choice. And then, the first year you went with the girls, right? So you've been 4 years. Is that right?
No, the first year I went with the boys. And then
Was that
last year,
Yeah.
I think last
So-
year I just,
The girls went.
yes, and then guys, it was a funny story. I had a lot
It's
of...
Callie Day on Friday, Miss Tina
Callie
said.
Day is on Friday.
Miss Tina's on here.
So Friday, guess where I'm going?
Where are you going Friday?
I was going to say Kentucky Fried Chicken, but then I remember prom's on Friday. I think I might have to substitute for that chicken quesadilla.
Callie, you were a hoot, but we
I
usually
want a
take
Bigfoot
her.
themed birthday party. I think I
I
found my
think
thing.
it is. I think
Oh
so.
my gosh. And you guys, guess what? You ain't gonna see nobody looking for Bigfoot in the woods. So we're gonna go all out. We're gonna do this southern style, even if we have to make our own fried chicken. We're gonna just go in
Maybe.
the woods.
Maybe we should go to pick one of these places where they say they've had a Bigfoot sighting
And we go
that we
there.
could drive to, and we could go there. Ooh.
You guys comment some places that y'all have seen Bigfoot that is close
We
to
know
us.
Snow Camp, North Carolina, and North Carolina is another one, another person in North Carolina. Okay, so normally we take her to a restaurant of her choice to eat at. Normally it's Mexican, y'all know that. And guess what she wants this year? This year I'm gonna cook, and she wants me to make grilled quesadillas. Go figure.
They were
So-
bomber. They were the bomb.com. Like the ones that I had, they were so delicious.
Yes.
Like
So
all the cheese was all over my face. I like it like that. I mean,
so we're gonna have grilled quesadillas. So we're really
gonna have
excited.
drowned cheese
Um,
kisses. What do you guys think about Bigfoot? Do you guys like Bigfoot? I know I do. Oh yeah. You want to hear the Bigfoot song?
Carolyn said here in South Louisiana, Bigfoot was seen in the swamp.
Oh, so he's a swamp squatch. He's a...
Listen, Dad. I knew Daddy was gonna start singing that. Hold on, sing it, Keith.
You better not go at night because things crawl and things that bite. And I guess the squatcher Willie Swamp still walks around instead of the ghost.
Sing it again.
If you ever go back to the Willie Swamp, then you better not go at night because things crawl and things that bite. And I guess the squatcher Willie Swamp still creeps around. Usually says the ghost of Willie Swamp. But, if I ever saw a Bigfoot, then here's what I do. I would take him by the hand and I'd show him my land. It would be so grand. It would be a real good time. And then we'd kiss goodnight. And then we'd do it all again the same day. Then we would shout hooray. Cause it's a Bigfoot parade. Oh yeah. Now y'all grab all y'all squatches and you bring them on home. Little mama squatch will be waiting for them, which is me. I'll be waiting to pamper them, give them a shower, you know. Mama squatch. I'll be waiting on the cute little babies, you know.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Angela,
I'm the Bigfoot queen.
you are. Pappy's on here, and Nanny Ree's on here. Angela, if you're still on here. They both are on here. Pappy is doing good. He's still in the hospital, but he's doing good.
You know what, Mom? In the woods, we can keep our social distance. So what if the follower what if the follower
Uh-huh.
in the state that we goes to
Yeah.
comes on the expedition with us?
Yes.
Then we can keep our social distance in the woods because it's a big place.
Yes.
Guys, I nailed that birthday idea. Which I'm hoping that there's squatches in Hollywood, which would be called the Holly Squatch.
Do you know
of
who's
course.
on here?
Who?
Santa. Do you remember
Santa!
Do you remember who that is?
The Hawaiian Santa.
Not the
right?
Hawaiian
Oh.
Santa. Who else that you call Santa? You call Santa since you was tiny, tiny, tiny. Can you remember? Think about it. You know his whole family.
Larry Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah!
He's on here. Can you tell him
That
hey?
is the biker Santa Claus. Hello!
Biker Santa.
Biker Santa
Brother
Claus.
Larry, you're Biker Santa.
You guys know
Oh, Lord
how
have
I feel
mercy.
about Harley Davidson.
Oh, yes.
Buddy, their whole family's a Harley gang.
Miss Becky's in our camper. She's in her camper. Are you in your camper, Miss Becky?
You know what? You guys, I want to go Bigfooting so bad.
Oh my goodness. Laverne, Bill and Callie have talked about going Bigfoot hunting for a while now. So yeah, they got to get that going.
And you guys know that if you have abandoned campers in your areas or abandoned houses,
Mm-hmm.
the Bigfoots will go in there and they'll hide from the terrain, like the rain and the thunderstorms and the tornadoes and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go in those abandoned buildings and they'll make a little hut out of it, or sometimes they go in unforeseen caves and forests and stuff, and they'll bed in there too.
Really?
So
Did you tell them
so-
about Cliff that's on Finding Bigfoot?
Yes,
Cliff?
He's actually gonna work with us once we get this COVID situation, and once I get my film story back. Then he actually wants to do a little show with us. I think.
You think so?
I can convince.
I mean,
really quick. Cliff is supposed to be doing a podcast with Chris, but it got pushed back a little bit because right now it's a Brady's season.
Mhm.
So now he's doing a podcast with all of the Brady Bunch cast members.
Oh, yes.
So once they get those podcasts out, then they're gonna start doing the paranormal stuff.
Oh. So
So
Cliff is actually the man on Finding Bigfoot, and he sent Callie a birthday shout out for her birthday last year.
I'm gonna have a squatching time looking for them.
Oh, it's so funny. Let's
Have
see.
you?
Melinda
I want
said,
to
last
know.
time we went camping, we heard knocking in the woods. We howled, but no answer.
Oh, so you guys are professional hunters. You
Callie.
guys, I don't go to shoot the squatches. I just go because I want to see them. Because their little faces are so cute. It's nothing but hair. It's so cute. And their
Go get your
eyes are
go get
covered.
your. Excuse me.
You guys, I got squatch tuplets in my bedroom, so I'll go get them.
She's got squash tuplets in her bedroom.
Squatch.
Oh, Lordy mercy. Dolly, no. No, Keith. Oh, she's got to go out. She just went to the door. She's got squash tuplets in her room. Squatch tuplets. I can't even say it. Let's see. She's so funny. Oh, thank you. Lord Callie would have Bigfoot sitting in here on the couch with her if she could. No kidding.
I would.
Where's the other two? They're in
I
there.
can't.
They're in the.
I can't find them.
Callie has 3 Bigfoots. This one, Chris and Kara sent her. He has elf socks on. This is Bigfoot, and he has a True Love shirt on.
Oh my gosh, am I sweating? I think I'm sweating right here. I just feel some wet right there. I'm sweating right there.
Callie's
I
worked
think-
up a sweat talking about Bigfoot.
I think all this Bigfoot stuff got my adrenaline going.
I
I'm
think
so
so. It's hot in
excited.
here. It's been hot
getting
here
hot
today.
in here. You know why it's getting hot in here?
Because you're talking about Bigfoot.
Because Bigfoot's in here.
Ugh.
Usually
There
people
he is.
say, you know why it's getting hot in here? Because we're in here like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so funny.
So here is Bigfoot. Chris and Kara sent this to Callie. And then we've had 2 other followers send Callie one. So she has, say it again, I can't say it.
I've got Squatch Tuplets.
She's got squash tablets.
All of them have the same name because I don't think you can name Bigfoot. Oh, this is actually this is Holly Squatch.
Okay, that's Holly Squatch.
Holly Squatch because it came from Hollywood, I think.
A Bigfoot KFC, that's the truth.
Oh!
They said your nickname could be Bigfoot KFC.
Yes, the BFRO. That's the Bigfoot
No.
Expedition Research.
Are you in the camper now, Miss Becky?
You
Miss
need to-
Becky's in Pigeon Forge.
Miss Becky, I need you to go outside. And
Or
make
I
some
don't know if
house.
she's in Pigeon Forge now, but she has a camper in Pigeon Forge. Lady, that is our favorite place. When
You guys,
we can go, we're going to tell you we're going, and we'll just meet you up there.
June 27th, which is my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
I will be doing a Bigfoot themed birthday party, and I'm gonna pick. And we need to do that.
What?
Would you ever sleep in a tent if it meant my happiness of finding the Bigfoot?
Absolutely. Yes, I would.
I knew she would cave. I knew I could convince her.
Yeah.
So we're
You
gonna
might have to give me something for my nerves and anxiety before, but I would.
Just take a cup full of that CBD. It helps me sleep at night. You'll be good. You'll be good.
I think
I think you're gonna need to take the gummy though.
yeah,
Instead of the water soluble.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
whoever said CBD wasn't good when you're going on a Bigfoot expedition. Who knows? Maybe it'll help us see him.
Oh Lord.
Maybe he can smell it. You guys. Okay, so Bigfoot is like an ape creature.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how we got gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, or whatever they call them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's just like that, kind of, but he walks on 2. So he's a bipedal creature,
Oh.
instead of a 4-legged thing. But some people says he gets down on all 4s and he'll swing back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And some people, I don't think there's ever been any attack by Bigfoot that I've heard of. I know one woman got injured, and literally the Bigfoots took her in
And helped
and
her.
raised her like a Bigfoot.
Oh my.
So I would love to have the experience.
I know
But I
you
don't
would.
think I would want to eat dead animals. That's one thing about it. They eat all they can.
Pam! Oh my gosh! Pam went camping and she was eating chips, and a baby raccoon climbed up her leg and got her chips. We were staying in a cabin one time in Gatlinburg, or in Pigeon Forge, and Callie was little, and
Dolly won't be able to go. She's afraid of shadows. She's seen my shadow out there, and she was like she does in the window.
bless her heart. Anyway, there was a raccoon that kept coming on the back porch at that cabin, and Callie got it to where she could open the door and feed it. It's crazy.
His name was Chuck.
And then one time, that same cabin, the day we started to come home, we slung open the door, and there stood a huge bear, like within 10 or 15 feet from us. Crazy.
It was waving at us.
It was crazy. It was looking straight at us. It was crazy. And my friend, my best friend, had been going out and in, taking her stuff to the car. And it had to be out there when she was taking her stuff to the car. It was crazy.
There was this show called Funniest Home Videos, and literally a bear walked up to this man. He was in the tailgate of his truck, and the bear literally climbed up in there with him.
Yes, he did. And he jumped up. He jumped and ran. Allison, I don't see your comment,
Yeah.
but I see where Trish has commented to you. I am so sorry. We're praying for you and your family. I'm so sorry.
So you guys, these lives are posted on my YouTube channel every night. So this topic is going to be about Bigfoot and something else in love. So.
Oh, Terry, thank you. Brianna always does her makeup and her hair for prom. So that's Bree's gonna come and do her hair and her makeup.
I might have two stylists. I might have DB, my makeup stylist, and then.
Yes,
But,
Anita. Anita has a good point, and I've often did that. I've often sat on, not often because we don't go that much, but when I do go to the ocean, I do sit there and think about that. I think about what all is under there. Like, I would love to. One time, I would love. Yes, I would love to go scuba diving and see. Like
I'm not scared of sharks.
Dolly, no. Sorry.
Good job. She self-corrects herself.
I would love to just see what's under there. I would love to see the coral and the fish and Finding Nemo. He said, I would love to see all that. I love to see them in their own habitat. Like
the thing is that I'm not even scared about the sharks. I'm scared about the stingrays and the jellyfish and those lionfish that can sting you. I'm worried about all of that. I'm not worried about the sharks.
Yeah. So maybe we should. I know how we could do it.
Usually there's dolphins, and sharks hate dolphins. So if there's dolphins around, that means there's no sharks. So you're good.
How could we? I bet if we could find like a submarine that had like a hole we could see through, we could go down in the submarine.
I would actually love to literally be down in the water.
No. We could go to one of those places that have the cages, and you get in the cage.
They have it where you can swim with the sharks in the cage.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I would.
No, thank you. I don't want to go. I don't want to swim with those sharks. I just want to see the good things up under there.
Does that show my daredevil side?
Yes, it does.
That I would love to swim with sharks.
Let's see. Callie, I think that you need to sing a song. I think you need to sing. What is the song y'all want to hear Callie sing?
A Bigfoot song, probably, because that's tonight's talk. Oh, yes. Shout out to all my Bigfoot people. Happy Valentine's Day to all the Bigfoots out there.
Oh, love dolphins too.
Right, Mom?
What?
Happy Valentine's Day to all you Bigfoots out there.
Oh my gosh,
that
are watching Happy Valentine's Day. So let's sing a song. Let's sing.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all. That was terrible.
So since it is Valentine's Day and we're talking about or we've Valentine's Day is about love, but you know what? Who loves us more than anybody?
God does.
God does. And what he done for us was love.
Oh my.
Sorry. Looked like we were sliding down. Was love like no other. So, I don't know if you can remember the words, but I think you can remember a little bit of the words of the song you and Granny sang together.
Okay.
I'll get her. You go.
He left the splendor of heaven, knowing his destiny was a lonely hill of Golgotha, there to lay down his life for me. If that isn't love, there's no stars in the sky, and the ocean is dry, and the sparrow can't fly. If that isn't love, then heaven There's no feeling like this if that isn't love.
Good job. They want us to sing a little bit of What a Day That Will Be. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no pain, no more parting over there, and forever I will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. When I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. Are you hot?
Yes.
It's hot in here, ain't it? Do you want to go
No,
turn the
it's
fan?
Bigfoot topics.
Oh, it's Bigfoot topics.
They
Oh, my
got
goodness.
me sweating.
Let's see.
You guys, wouldn't y'all love to just see Bigfoot what would y'all do if y'all saw Bigfoot?
Let's see.
What would you do if you saw Bigfoot?
I would run.
Would you make me go with you? Or would you let me stay so that I could see him? I mean,
she's so funny. Would you make me go with you?
I'm scared she's going to grab my arm and make me run with her. I mean, but I want to
Well,
see
probably I'd be so scared.
Wouldn't you just...
I'd probably be so scared that I'd be froze in my tracks.
I'd have... Some people say they even get the chills up and down their spine, like it makes their hair stand up. And like, there's been places that I've went to where my hair stood up.
Yeah.
I literally think I'm about saw Bigfoot. Lord, I wish I would have got out of my bed that one time and just peeked out that window and saw what that was. Maybe I would have seen him.
May have.
Man, I missed the chance when I had it.
Can you sing a little bit of Room with a View?
I'll have a room with a view. What sights I will see there. The saints of all ages, they will kneel at his feet around the throne. But in my new home, when I look out the window, I'll see the face of my King. Just one look will do to prove it's a room with a view.
Good job.
Yes.
Let's see.
You know what I would do if I saw a Bigfoot?
Give him a hug.
I'd probably be so happy that I wouldn't know what to do. Guys, if you guys, please tell me. I know that some of
Faint.
us...
Lorraine said faint.
I know that some of us believes in Bigfoot, but can we just act like we don't? Because some people says that if you don't believe in Bigfoot, they'll come out because they need to show you that they're real. They mean business. So
I just saw a comment that I wanted to. But now I can't find it. April said she'd give Bigfoot a big old hug because he looks like he would be soft and cuddly. I agree.
yes.
I agree. Oh my goodness.
imagine
Oh,
him.
Miss Diane, we love you, sweet lady.
I know this is a little.
Thank you, Amber. It was a Christmas gift.
I know this is a little TMI, but you know what Bigfoots actually do, huh?
What?
When they so you know how Bigfoots love to eat, right? They really love to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go to find their food, you know what they do?
What?
So you know how deers and hogs and whatever can run really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they break their legs so that they can't run, and they'll leave them laying there for later, and then they'll come back, and then they'll just go to town, just feast on them.
Who does that?
Bigfoot does that because he doesn't want his food to run away, so he cracks the legs into, and then he just leaves them laying there, and then he just comes back when he's done eating all the leaves. And he's both a carnivore and an herbivore.
I have no idea where she comes up with this stuff at, y'all. It is crazy.
It's the truth. You can look it up.
Taylor says, can you please sing Beautiful Crazy?
Yes. Beautiful, crazy, she can't help but singing. Amaze me, the way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yeah, she's crazy, but her crazy is beautiful to me. You guys, I love me some Bigfoot. I love me
All
some...
right, Callie, I hate to say this, but we're fixing to have to both sit in the chair over here. Oh, gosh, what are we going to do? We're going to have to go stand up over here for a second and do the devotion.
Well, you know what?
My
Why don't you get the long one and then just undo it?
Just let's come get you a chair over here.
All right, guys.
Hang on, guys.
Boo.
Phone's dying. You better hurry before it dies.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
We're talking big time.
We
Sorry.
still gotta get the heart done and the devotion done.
There's no telling what they just saw.
Why?
Because when I got up, I turned the phone that way.
Oh, Lordy. Okay, I'm going to hook this up, y'all. Hang on. Okay, there. Got it.
Go get a Coke Zero.
Okay, go ahead, baby. All right, so, my goodness gracious. Can y'all see us now?
This is raw, y'all. She had to go get the phone
I
charger.
did. I had to go get the... Okay, let's do the devotion while you go get you a Coke. And I'll read the devotion really quick. Oh, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. There you go, Joey. Jeremiah 29:11. Let me write that down because I will forget it before. Jeremiah 29:11. Let me write that down. So Jeremiah 29.
Oh, I got
11.
a good one.
What?
If you're happy and you know it, say you love my lives. If you're happy and you know it, say you love my lives.
Callie's
If you're
ahead.
happy and you know it, then your comments will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, say you love my lives.
Callie, you're so funny. You're welcome, Joey. Okay. Yes, Michelle. She has watched Harry and the Hendersons. Yes, and she loves
Oh my
it.
gosh, I look it up on YouTube all the time.
I know. I had to plug mine up too. Okay, so let's read. Turn. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this slide on.
Da-da-da-da-da.
We're. We're sort of, hang on, guys.
Guys, we're a work in progress.
We're always a working something. Okay. So tonight's daily dose is coming from Colossians 1:17. Callie's laughing at me. 1:17, and it says, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist. All right, we're going to read that again. It says, Miss Debbie, I do see you, but I didn't see any comments before. Oh, bye, Angela. Miss Debbie, do you see my shirt? This is my go-to shirt. It says, for Colossians 1:17, it says, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist. And today's daily dose is called Held Together. And it says, Jesus is the glue that holds all things together. And that makes me think about something that my son-in-law said on our... on the sizzle reel that they came and did when they filmed us, and it's on truelovethefilm.com. You can see it on there, but he says that I'm the glue that holds our family together. And that was a blessing to me that he said that, because
I'm not crying, you guys.
Don't cry. Callie's crying now. Yes, but my Keith's in there reminding me what he said. He said that I'm the glue that holds the family together. And I don't feel like that, but I want my family to stay together. And he says, even though sometimes you don't want to be stuck. That's what he said. Yeah, Callie just about got choked on that one. But I'm thankful that... I'm thankful for my family, and I'm thankful that even though sometimes they don't want to be stuck, that they do stick with us, and they stick with us, but it's amazing how God keeps us together, if that makes sense. If it wasn't for him, I would be a mess, and I would be in a million different pieces, because I fall apart all the time. And it's just like he the song, he picks up all the pieces and puts us back together again. And it says, he was in existence before anything else was. Everything, the heavens, the earth, and everything in them was made by him. He always was and always will be. Let that soak in for a minute. If he can hold the world together, he can hold you. Wow. Now that's saying a lot. And when I read that, I thought, that's amazing. When we think about how God holds the whole world in his hands. He holds the whole world. Callie sings a song, who counts the stars? Who tells the stars where to stand
in the morning? And who told the ocean you could only come this far? And who showed the moon where to hide till it end? Whose words alone can catch a falling star? Well, I know my Redeemer lives. That's the song.
That's it. High five, girl. That's it. So he holds the whole world. He knows every one of the stars. He knows every one of the little birds. He knows everything. But you know what? If he can hold all of that, he can hold us together. And he can hold us, and he can help us. Isn't that amazing? And it says, no matter what is happening, when things seem like they're falling apart, he wants you to go to him. Let Jesus pick up the pieces and hold you in the palm of his hand. Isn't that amazing that, a lot of people, and I said this the other day, because these devotions sort of seem to go together, but I said, people turn to a lot of different things in this world to try to find peace, find happiness, to put their pieces back together, to hold them, to make them feel like that they are wanted and loved, and they go to all these things in the world, and they fail to go to the Lord. And he's He's the one that can give them all of that and never really ask anything in return except for to live for him and to be a witness for him. And you know, that's amazing to me. God loves us and he wants us to go to him. When our world is falling apart, or when we're on a mountaintop and we're you know, everything is just going smooth sailing and everything, you know, that God wants us to go to him then, but he also wants us to go to him when our world is falling apart. And and he can hold us together, and he can fix those broken pieces. And you know, it's amazing that you know, he can help somebody across the world from me and help me at the same time. He can be there for all of us at the same time. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that, you know, when I go to him and when I need him, when even when I have failed him, and even whenever, you know, I may go days without seeking him, and Lord help me when I do that, because, you know, that's so wrong. And but I'm going to be honest, I'm human and I do that. Even when I have went my own way and made a mess of things, when I have not went to him, and even when I have went to him and then I have chose to go my own way and I make a mess of it, he's still right there. He's still there to help me to pick up the pieces and to go forward. And I'm thankful for that. You know, we can go to people, like we can go to our husbands or our wives. We can go to our kids. We can go to our friends, our parents. We can go to our pastors. We can go to anybody that we feel like that, you know, and I believe that most of the time people want to help and they want to do as much as they can do. But, you know, we're human, we can only do so much, but God can do so much more. And when I don't have the answers, and I've always told my kids, and I'm so thankful, and being a mom, I mean, it still is so hard, but there's a peace that comes over me that no matter what my children face, no matter what it is that they face in life, when there's times I can't help them and there's times I can't be there, God's always there. You know, Delaney had that wreck and she was upside down in her car, stuck in the seatbelt, and her car going underwater. And she said that, and this kills me when I think about it, it literally makes me sick to my stomach. She said she was hollering my name when she went under the water. And for me to be an hour away from her, not knowing that she was being submerged in water and she could not get out, God was there. And guess what? God sent somebody. And this man literally said he tried to go to sleep. And he said, I went and laid down 4 times. And he said, God kept saying, get up, open the window, and sit by the window. And he said 4 times he went to bed. And he said the last time he went to bed, he said it was just like God was standing there telling him, go to the window, open the window, and sit at the window. And he said he went, sat at the window, and he said not just a seconds later, he heard squill marks. And where it was, there's been several people that had a wreck there and had went off into that swamp, but they had and had lost their lives there. And he said he knew when he heard the squill marks, he knew what had happened, and he went running down there. And thank God that Delaney's tire was still up. And she was like banging on the horn and trying to get somebody to hear her. But her tire was up enough that he could see where she was, and it was pitch dark. But he had to go in the swamp under the water to get her out, and he got her out of that car. When I can't be there for my kids, and Amanda was in a terrible car accident, and she was, was in there. My granddaughter was in there. And when I can't be there for them, and I can't be there to protect them, and I can't from everything, I can't protect them from bad things happening. I can't protect them from hurt, from disappointment, for all these things. And I've tried all their whole entire life. And some people say I sheltered them and I was a helicopter mom, and I did, but yeah, I was. But when I can't be there for my kids, God is. And he has proven that to me over and over and over and over and over. And not just in Callie's life, in my family's life, in my other children's lives, in our extended family's life. God has been there, and he has worked miracles, and he has showed us that when nothing else, when there was no other hope, he stepped in and showed us there is hope. And he can work miracles. And you know what? Even if he had chose to take Delaney, even if he had chose to take Callie, even, if he hadn't of, did the things in our life that he showed us the miracle, I still would want to serve him. I still would want to be a witness for him. I would still want to live for him, and I would give my life to him over and over and over because of just how good he has been. And whenever we feel like that we're falling apart, that there's nothing that there's, I have found myself in I'm 50, I think 51, going to be 52 this year.
No, you're 50.
I have found myself in places that I felt like I was never going to get out of. I have things that happen, some of the stuff I brought on myself, some of the stuff it couldn't be helped, or it was just the will of God that I went through that. But I've always seen God work. Not that I didn't have to hurt, not that I didn't have to learn a lesson, not that I didn't have to humble myself and ask forgiveness. I still had to go through those things. But God showed me that he is a mighty God, and that no matter what, his will is the best. His plan is the best, and I'm thankful for that. And so when you need somebody to pick you up, you need somebody to put you back together, to hold you together, to keep from falling apart, God's it. God is an awesome God. He is amazing, and I'm thankful. I'm so thankful that many years ago that I decided to surrender my life to him and live for him. And then many years ago that as a family, Keith and I both decided that we would surrender our lives to him and live for him as a family. And I'm thankful for that.
You guys, and the scariest part about Delaney's wreck was that I was just hours from going with her, and
yes,
and then God told me to change my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I did. It was Mom and Dad's anniversary,
yep,
and we had decided to go to Fishtails that night when Delaney had
her wreck.
And
yes,
if I had went with her, he wouldn't have been able to get us both out.
No.
Either I would have died or she would have. So
yes,
I'm glad God told me to change my mind.
And that's exactly right.
It was a scary.
Karen, absolutely. Those are so bad, and I'm so sorry that you have those, and I'm praying that that you're better and that every day gets better.
But you know what, guys? I'm gonna have to go put hand sanitizer on my hands.
Oh my goodness! So you're getting snow?
Because I just realized I have a little boo-boo there, and alcohol gets all the bad stuff out. So I might scream
okay,
for a second.
So we're going to put Jeremiah 29:11 tonight on our heart, and this is going to go up on our board. And guys, thank you. Absolutely, Carolyn. There's not anything like it. And even God never said that we're not going to have hard times, we're not going to have bad times. You know, we're not going to understand a lot of things that happens in our lives. We're just not going to. But if you just hold on to God, and He'll get you through anything. And I'm so thankful for that. I don't know what I would do if it wasn't for the Lord. I know I've said that a million times, but I really don't. I don't know what I would do if it wasn't for the Lord in my life and in my family's life, and Him helping us through, and the things that He has showed us is just absolutely blows my mind sometimes.
Burning, that's good. That means that
It means it's, but there you go.
Up.
So guys, thank y'all for being on here.
What
Thank
I
you.
did, guys, is I just took the little hand sanitizer top. I stuck my wound over it, and then I gently pressed down on it, and then a big glob of it went over the wound, and now I'm rubbing it in.
Oh, bless your
and
heart.
Then I'll wash
and
my
that
hands.
kills all the bacteria in there. Yes.
Yeah, but
Sheila, the hearts are since it's Valentine's and it's all about hearts and love. We were just making, just for something for Callie to do, we made hearts for each night of the month for Valentine's. And we're hanging them on a...
can I have a heart, please?
Absolutely.
I'm going to write love on one of the hearts.
Absolutely. And we'll hang that one up too. So we're just hanging them in the house.
Do you write with this? Or is there a pen that I could have?
Absolutely. Let's
I was
see.
just going to write with that one.
Well, that's a chalk
That's
marker,
words.
but it'll be okay. Let's go get one out of my purse right there. But thank y'all for being on here. Stacy, bless your heart. Pray for them and pray that God. I'm going to pray that God restores your family back together again. And you pray for them and pray that God intervenes in that situation. And I'm going to pray for that too. And I pray that God just puts your family back together. We love you guys. Can you tell everybody, Callie, thank you for being on here?
Thank you so much for being on here, you guys.
Love
you.
We love y'all so much. And guess what? We'll be on here for tomorrow for another Daily Dose of True Love. But the next day is prom day. And we're so excited. Callie cannot wait. She can't wait for y'all to see her dress and see her dance and share that night with her. So we love you guys. Thank y'all for being on here, and we will see you back tomorrow night for another Daily Dose of True Love. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Look, can you sit up here and tell them bye? She's writing.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Love you all.
Love you all.